Action. So we're back for another episode, Puff and Vern. It's been another week in the NBA. It's been an interesting week. We missed a lot of players in the NBA.
Oh my God. Everybody gone.
Enough people out.
It's vacation. It's like a second off season.
Optimus Prime is dealing with their case.
No, it's Megatron.
Megatron? Oh, that was Optimus. Okay.
Nah, because it's Omicron. So I call it the Megatron. You know what I mean? It's going to transform. It's been transformed.
Transformers. More than meets the eyes. That's exactly what's going on in these COVID files. Yeah. So we have some Raptor review today. We have Around the League, and we have COVID files. We'll keep it nice and short with you this week. But we have an interesting
But there's a lot to cover, though, Around the League and
a lot.
And COVID files, you know?
A lot.
And even the Raptors, you know?
We'll get into that stuff.
We'll get into that. But
Vern, I want my drink. I already had my blunt. I want my drink.
We got the new one, you know. I tell you, we fell in love with Canadian beer. You're not going to see it.
We got some interesting one. You're going to see on this one, I see chocolate. I see cherry from Mill Street Brewery. Has some interesting ones. I found this one.
Cherry stout.
Chocolate cherry stout. Mm-hmm. Strong with cacao nibs.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what is that?
Cacao nibs. You gotta look that up. If anyone know what that is, let us know.
Beer made better. So we're gonna check this out. This was actually my pick.
Barley.
I had to get a stout because Vern loved to find the stouts.
Yeah,
this is
nice though.
6.8%.
You know what? I'm gonna have to dash on my 2 thumbs up rating system and start giving a rating out of 5. You know, it will be more fair.
So my rating's gonna be out of 10.
I'm gonna have a half a thumb, so I'm gonna have to switch them up.
And Vern's going to be at a 5. What am I doing trying to put this down?
I don't know, but it's
so
nice.
I guess we're supposed to smell the beer like...
nah, that's wine. Nah, man. Nice. It smells like Guinness, tell you the truth.
I'm not a fan. Already. I ain't a fan. I should have known when there's chocolate and cherry in front of a stout.
It's not bad.
I'm not enjoying this one.
3.5.
Out of 5, I give this, I'll say 3 out of 10. It might even be 2.5. It's low there on my scale. I feel like we're cracking next year. It kind of
resembled, or isn't it resemble? Like it looked like, kind of tastes like Guinness a little bit. But it kind of resembles because it has the brown and the black.
Nah.
A little bit. I taste that. I have a taste of that. I don't taste no cherries, though.
I don't taste no cherry. I don't taste no chocolate. I just taste some yuck on top of the stout. This is called yuck stout.
So, this is what we tell you, Mill Street.
You miss on this one. Beer made better. Nah.
Yeah.
Beer made worse.
This one's like Mill Street. Stick to the regular. The stout one is not your thing.
Oh, man. Vern, we're going to have to get through this episode quick because I need a beer, and this beer ain't doing it. And I always say beer is beer. But this beer seemed like...
No, that's beer. Stout and a stout.
Well, anyways.
Stout is different.
Yuck. Ugh.
You know? But as long as it don't run your belly.
Man, that disappointed me. Like the Raptors against Brooklyn. I thought they were going to beat them, but this is a disappointment.
But But from the week before
when they were... 2 out of 10.
When they were like 1 and something, this is like a better week. No?
Because they're 1-1? They would have lost
500,
but they need to play better than 500 ball because they're under 500 now. They need to play more. Exactly. We need some music. I need to get hype because the beer sucked. You know what I'm saying? Need the next beer.
Nah, the beer was 3 out of 5. Still can't lie. It's a 3.
See, I'm saying 1, 2. I get a 2 out of 10. Yo, don't buy that one. Mill Street, Dashway.
Out of 5.
All right, so Puff and Vern, we're here. We're back. We're going to give a little Raptors rewind. Raptors week was kind of short. They didn't have any much game because of the COVID files. The Bulls, the whole lot of Bulls is mash up.
Got leak out. You know what? Just speaking of that, man, that also mashed up my fantasy. You know, I can understand what these NBA men are going through because that COVID file to mash up my fantasy. Players that I picked up Precious because I needed boards.
Yeah, Precious is out.
And the 2 games I pick up Precious, the man gone in COVID. After the game, he dropped like 10 boards and it was wicked. I was like, yep, Precious, you're mine. Yeah. And all of a sudden the man say, yep.
And I think that's another reason why the Raptors lost to Brooklyn because they're getting eaten up on the boards. They had no big man to
was good signs. The Sacramento game was good signs. They boxed.
Yeah, they gave them some work. But what
I'm seeing though, although they lost, right? I'm trying to still pull the silver lining. Their defense looks like it's getting better.
Defense but still, defense is good. But the defense don't end until you secure the ball. So that's part of the rebounding. You're not rebounding well.
Exactly, right?
You're not rebounding
because they're both their big man for rebounding is done.
It's done.
And then Scotty Barnes is getting a lot more. It's like they're opening up more plays for him. Like you could see him.
Even the game against Brooklyn, there was games they needed a rebound to finish the game,
right? Because the way Scotty was playing, Siakam was playing,
all of them were playing well. Even Freddie, there was a rebound right over Freddie. Freddie was there. Freddie needed to box out properly.
They needed Precious and Birch.
Even if they just had Precious.
Yeah.
Even one man that could, because Precious is a serious, he's a dangerous
one of those
rebounder.
guys, they would have won.
They needed somebody, but man.
Right, so.
Mashup. So the Raptors this week were 1-1. They beat Sacramento Kings big time. They beat them by 20.
By 20.
I think the starters didn't even have to play in the fourth.
No. Exactly. So that's why when they played the back-to-back with Brooklyn, they were pretty rested.
Yeah, and then I heard James Harden is out. I was like, yes, they could get this win.
I said the same too.
The Raptors.
They're a mashup, but the Raptors had to go to overtime. And you know, too, that they were up 6 with like maybe 5 minutes to go, and I'm like, yeah, this game is box up. Because I'm thinking, because they were down big at one point.
Yeah, but in the third, they came out. They started blazing. And they were in their lead.
And they were leading. They're up by like 6. And then all of a sudden, they went on that drought again. They couldn't get any boards. They couldn't get anything. And it was like, boop, overtime.
Yeah. It's like they need a go-to scorer that you know you can give them the ball and score. DeRozan was that for them. Kawhi was that for them. Right now, they don't have.
They're in a slump right now.
Like OG is kind of that person, but OG's not there.
It's like
Siakam's not always that, you know?
Yeah, he has to build his consistencies when he comes back, but
OG, we need you, man. That's why I brought the jersey. We need you, Yo, what would they hit pints and dash with that?
They're missing that. But it's encouraging, though, because their defense is getting a lot better than it was before.
It is, but again, the defense does not end until you secure the rebound.
We need to put
you got to get the ball, and that's when defense ends.
But again, right?
Because you could play defense well and then throw it the ball, and then it hits the backboard, and then you don't rebound, and they just have to lay it in.
Those man right there, or a rebounding man, are gone. You know, Boucher don't let me give a tie started. That man got the, it's not a watch man's pocket, but the man, like, he got the money and this.
Masai, we trust in you. I know you have a plan. I just want to see the plan. The plan looks like we're getting a top draft pick next year.
No, not yet.
That looks like the plan right now.
I think he has one more push. He has one more push, and then, after
I know we're only 2 games out of the 6th spot, but
it's going to happen, man. Trust me.
You guys need to play a little more
there's
consistent.
some signs, because I heard OG was at practice.
Practicing? Yeah, but then if he had a hip pointer, he probably wasn't running. So he's gonna have to practice for a little while.
All those man's gonna have to get their thing back, right?
Anyways, but
it's not like man being out the game 2 years and trying to come back, right?
Like Clay.
So another encouraging sign too, is your boy Champagne.
I see the man getting some minutes.
I was getting some key minutes.
He's on some key minutes.
He's the first call off the bench, since Banton wasn't there. Yo, come up, run it. Let's see.
He's playing nice. He rebounds well, but his shot is suspect. Every time I see that man shoot threes, I have never seen one.
You never seen one? I've seen him in a few stuff.
Maybe I missed those, but every time I see him shoot, I'm like, come on, please hit the shot, brick. Please hit the shot, brick. Come on, man. Just like one brick. Every time I see that man shoot brick, I feel wide open. That's what I'm saying. He gets a wide open shot. Brick.
His puff fro
on brick.
His puff fro was in his hair.
He can rebound. I like when he rebounds. I like the tips. I like the
he's aggressive. He's aggressive going to the hole too.
You need to get in the gym and start shooting some threes because
hey man,
we're gonna have to play the brick prime brick from you, Champagne.
How you think he dropped 34 in the G League?
Not getting rebounds and layups.
Not all 34 layups. He licked some trees too.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he thought the line was close in the G League or something, but I don't know. NBA, he shook. Right. Yeah, I see brick, pine, brick. Pine, brick.
But, a one-on-one week was very shortened. Very, very, very shortened.
Yeah, because they're supposed to have 3 games this week.
Yeah.
They had this week. They had a lot of time off.
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
What are you saying? Like, so far you're looking at the team. We miss Larry.
You see what Larry's doing on the Bulls. I mean, not the Bulls in Miami. You see Larry, what's his name? You don't see the man. Bam is missing.
No Jimmy.
Jimmy's missing.
Yeah, and
he's playing with it like a makeshift team, and he's running it. The other night, I think tonight he got 15 assists or something.
Because Larry's
scoring like 13 and 15 assists. He's setting up, man.
Because what's his name is Mike Larry.
Come on, man. Maybe Larry could come back after.
Nah, man, don't worry, man. Larry, we're good, man. We're good. We're going to turn it around. It's only 26 games. We're gonna turn it around.
I don't know, but we need something. We need help.
Right? We got like 50 plus games to go. Don't worry.
We need help.
We're gonna turn around.
We need help.
We go. Our help is health.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We don't have much COVID. Only Masai got COVID.
Only Masai.
I'm surprised enough of the team didn't.
We just need
Precious didn't even get COVID. He was just near to somebody who had COVID.
Flipping one of our big men back and OG. Like, come on.
Don't worry. I'm just looking next year. Maybe we'll have another high draft pick. Maybe a number 2.
No, I'm not looking at that yet.
Like,
I can't give up the hope yet. We got to get back to the playoffs. We got to get back to the playoffs.
It don't look like it. Or if it looks like we're gonna get the first round and just get dust out.
Yeah.
Raptors, you did better this week. It's
a positive.
I'm still rooting.
We should have been 500 because then I could be like, my number 6 seed will be definitely guaranteed. But it's still there though. It's still in reach.
Yeah, it just my head is 2019 Raptors. That's the bar. That's the level. We're kind of sinking.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Because remember, right before we even got there, we had we're a dangerous squad and we're just missing out one piece.
We're not there yet.
We need more than one piece right now. So we're not there yet.
Anyway, so rewind Raptors.
Visit, right? So that was a Raptor rewind. That's a Raptor rap. You know what I mean?
Raptors, we love you, man. But we need some W's. More W's than L's.
Don't worry. Don't watch
more W's than L's.
Watch this.
Listen. We need you.
Don't worry, Raptors.
We need you.
We'll tell this negative Nelly to cool out.
I ain't negative. I'm just being real. 11th seed is not the 6th seed as we predicted.
Right.
The 11th seed is not even in the play-in
But
game.
the season's not done yet. So
the 11th seed, you're going home quick time.
The season, we don't want to play into it. If we're gonna lose, we're gonna stay.
That's what I'm saying. Seed. It seemed like that's where we're gonna sit down in 11. Maybe try to go to the end of the league.
We only get a better draft talk when the season is midpoint and I could see the vision. Because right now it's not clear yet.
You can see kind of what's going on.
It's not clear yet. The crystal ball is still
over a quarter of the season has gone.
It's still foggy,
and you can see what's going on.
It's still foggy. It's still foggy right now.
Anyways, they're only 2 games out of the 6th seed. But then again, you got to play consistently and stay. If you win those 2 games, you got to stay up there. You can't win one and go down 2. Win 2 and go down 4.
One day when they start licking their streak, they're just gonna be up.
I hope so. They had a 5-game win streak this year already.
So way up.
It's been a long time.
You know what I mean?
A long time.
Popcorn said, way up.
Way up.
Stay up.
We are way down. Stay down.
Way up, stay up. What you mean? So Raptors, don't worry. That's a Raptor
That's our Raptors rewind. We're going to go around the league. There's some storylines around the league. It seems like Mr. Kyrie Irving is going to play.
I was just saying that one for last, because that's the hot.
Man, that is hot. That's what I want to talk about right now. Kyrie's going to play?
That one is Mas Franco.
So you think Kyrie's playing like next game, or he's going to play? He's playing Christmas Day.
Kyrie's definitely playing Christmas. Kyrie's playing as soon as he could play.
So the Christmas Day, the Nets are playing the Lakers, and they say Kyrie could play away games. I saw it in multiple reports.
Now, these men got real desperate, you know.
Yeah, because
before they're running off their mouth, big chat. Oh, Kyrie's not going to play this year unless he takes the vaccine. And where's the vaccine? And touching the vaccine. But salt. Right?
If I was Kyrie, before I play, I'd be like, you know what? All of them games,
all the home games that I miss,
you need to give me my money. Home and away if you want me to play. Otherwise, just trade.
If I'm going to play right now, you need to back me.
You need to pay me, especially at a minimum of the away games. You should pay me because I said I'll pay you. You told me.
You need to come back.
Yeah, you have to pay me.
Back payment. I need that. I need that.
You have to pay me.
I need that.
There's some arms up. All of a sudden now
it was 26 games. I need that 26 game.
No, it's half because the home games you can't play. It's because of the New York laws, but the away games you got to play.
But you
was that like what 13?
Yeah, but I want all my money because
I would have
you
stop. My money.
Now you want me to come back and play road games, right? You want me to come back and play road games? All the road games that I missed earlier, you got to give me.
Exactly.
Plus,
I would say at a minimum the away games you got to
all the away games you got to give me.
At a minimum.
We played 20 something games already. If you want, don't worry, I won't take the home games, but give me the road game money.
Yeah. That's a first.
Give me that Vic, yo. I need that money.
Give me that money. Otherwise, just trade me because I ain't playing for you.
Right, but
that's arms out. He's not playing until he takes a vaccine. And all of a sudden they're saying like, hey, we're in #1 spot. Hey, we might have a chance. Hey,
we got hit by not even that, but we got hit by protocol.
Oh,
this man's
they
mashup.
Mashup in the COVID files.
Man, like 8 players, yo. That's crazy.
And the Raptors still could not beat them.
Why you bring up the Raptors? We're off the Raptor rap.
Because I'm sad that the Raptors should have beaten them at the team with 8 players.
Yeah, we should have. We went to dang overtime. I was vexed too. Because I was ready to say we're 500. Now
you're trying to tell me I'm the negative one.
You're negative.
I'm just being real. You're playing a team with 8 players. They only have 1 star.
I know, the Raptor rap already done.
Yeah, the rewind done. The rewind done.
The rewind done already got you. You have to bring back. You see it?
So we already said Kyrie. I already said Kyrie's going to make an all-star team.
I know. Now that you're going to play.
Even though he didn't play.
Still. But
Kyrie's going to come back.
They're going to be like, Kyrie is not worth it.
Man, I'm going to be like, man, I miss this guy. He's not going to be worth. Yo, Kyrie. No. Kyrie doesn't have to play a game. That's what man are going to vote him.
People are going to be like, yo, guy, why is he there? He only played 2 games. And you'd be like, yep. Don't matter.
Because he's that ill.
But it doesn't matter. He played. Once you play, what are you going to say? He's not eligible
to
be on the bat.
He doesn't even have to play. Everybody knows Kyrie's that ill.
We'll see, man. We'll see. But
that's going to be interesting.
Everyone's saying it's going through the NBA protocol testing and stuff like that. So let them know.
That's going to be interesting. But imagine they go in the playoffs and go deep. Like, it would be better for them to not to have home court advantage because he could play more games.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
But that dynamic's going to be full.
Yeah, but at least their away games, he's going to be lethal.
Yeah.
It's going to be dangerous.
But that is true.
And then you get KD to rest a bit, Harding to rest a little bit.
I know, but then you're realizing like, yo, man.
But it might mess up the chemistry a bit.
Exactly.
To have him and not have him, not have him.
Exactly.
It's going to be interesting.
So it's I never seen that before, a part-time NBA player. That's pretty much what it is. He's a part-time player making full-time money.
Interesting.
Is he making part-time money, though? Or would he be making full-time money?
That's what I'm saying. If I'm coming back, I was like, yo, you're paying me all my money.
I'm making full-time
money. You're paying me all my money.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. Yeah, we're getting the money that I missed before, and you're paying me
all my money. All of
it. From the first game in LA, I don't want no prorated check. I want my full share.
All of my money.
Okay, all right. We're crazy.
Yeah, so we see that Clay was playing in the G League.
Well, not playing. I heard they practice with the G League.
Oh, there's practice. He didn't play?
Yeah. Come on, guy. Clay's not playing with G League. Clay's too big time man.
Yeah, but
he's not going to play a G League game. So what they did, they practice. They practice.
He's probably scared to get mashed up again.
Exactly. So you don't want him to go play a game. So they had him down there practicing with a young man, them up and down.
And why don't we just practice with the regular team?
Because when the regular team are on the road.
Oh, okay.
They can't practice.
Yeah, you're not going to travel with them if you know you're not going to play.
Right? So you know you're not going to play. So they just had them down there working, playing. But they said January for him and Wiseman.
Interesting.
So we'll see.
How you think he's going to come back as Clay? Or is it
that man hasn't played ball for 2 years, so. He looks good in.
I think he'll have 1 and 2 games. He'll stand out, but it's not going to be much.
It's not going to be much.
It's not going to be much. But then again,
he won't get his NBA legs. Maybe not
towards playoff at least.
Yeah, to the end of the season until playoffs. But then he won't be Clay until like the next year.
But it's good. They don't really need him, because they're playing they're in first or tied for first right now.
Tied for first right now.
And the best record in the league. They don't. Honestly, this is the best situation that he could come back in.
Yeah,
because he doesn't have to play major minutes.
Take your time and come back in the playoffs.
He could do what he can. Try this,
Regular season and playoffs is a different thing. They might need you more in the playoffs than regular season. So you build your way up, right? Because anything can happen in the playoffs. You could be number 1 seed and. Like they look dominant right now, but we know when come playoff
time come and then
we know, right? If you don't have a consistent big man, if they scheme for you, right?
And they need that next outlet.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Wiggins is dangerous to have Wiggins and Clay,
right? And then Poole is there. So if that keeps up,
I'm telling you, Golden State is my pick to win it. From what's going on so far, Golden State is my pick. It's either Golden State or Phoenix. Whoever wins the Western Conference Finals, I think it's going to go through. Because I don't.
It's going to be rough.
Even with Brooklyn,
hard for me. Yeah,
if you look Brooklyn, I think Brooklyn is the only one on the East that could possibly dethrone them. But then you need they need Kyrie.
Giannis and them already slapped up the Suns. No problem.
Giannis on I guess I should not be. They're the champs.
Because remember, the Suns is the same team that they got box up.
They're the champ, but they're missing PJ Tucker, which was a big piece. And
but they brought back the man that tripped man.
Oh. Grayson Allen,
and they brought
Grayson Allen is not a replacement for PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker was playing. I'm talking about not defense. No, definitely not defense.
It's not a
right. Then they got in a local Boogie to help bang up a man.
But Boogie night. Boogie's offense is not bad, but his defense is trash.
I know, but once
Boogie's on there, it's pick and roll. And you're attacking Boogie.
DiVincenzo is back.
No, I see. And then the thing is a problem. The reason why I keep on counting out the Bucks is because also their big man is gone. The big man needs to be licking threes and bringing out the next center all the way out there. Brook Lopez has pure surgery. He comes back
but
what is he coming back to do?
Right. He doesn't bang anyhow, so he's just going to shoot trees.
But hopefully he can still shoot the threes.
But yeah, it's going to be a good dynamic. We'll see where Klay comes back. We'll see how long it takes them to grow, get Klay back in. We'll see if it affects
I'm counting them out. I think the Bulls have a better chance.
We'll see if it affects we'll see if it affects their rotation. We'll see what when Klay comes out.
Anyways, I tell you, my pick is either the Suns or the Golden State Warriors winning. Whoever comes out the West.
I don't know, man. The way how KD's balling right now,
it's winning. KD's balling, but KD it's not playoffs. It's not playoffs.
The way KD's going right now.
KD is balling. Like I can't lie, that man's balling. But then again, playoffs is a different thing. When they start scheming for you specifically, and you have to pass that ball,
I've seen
the rest of the team has to step up.
Yeah, that's true. But you scheme, easy money snipers giving you 30, guaranteed.
Every game?
Yeah, man. Put it down. Write it down.
Oh, yeah. Well, for him, it's easy.
Write it down. He's giving you 30, so you just got to hope everybody else will contribute.
For him, it's
He's
easy.
a guaranteed 30. Write it down.
No, but like even look at Nick Nurse's some schemes on certain players. You could make that man have to pass the ball. You just have to double it and make them pass
You're going to make it hard on him, but
then other people have to step up.
But yeah, but KD, even what KD says, Nurse makes it hard on him, right, with all these schemes, but he still gives you 30. With all the schemes, right? It makes it hard.
How much did he score against the Raptors did he score 30?
Almost 40, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So over the last 3 games, including the Raptors, he's averaging 38 or 38.9.
KD
48%
right
from the field.
KD's balling, yo.
Yeah, man.
And he's actually, that's crazy. After coming back off of his Achilles, this man is actually right now leading the MVP rankings.
Yeah, I can't say anything.
He just took over from Steph.
I can't.
Steph
I cannot.
That's just nasty. And them two men were on the same blowout team, yo. That's like what's unfair.
But then that's how you see how KD always wins Finals MVP.
See, and then that's a whole other discussion where they're trying to level LeBron James and Curry, where Curry can't even win a Finals MVP.
We will have that
talk about that conversation.
We'll have that conversation.
We'll talk about that conversation.
Because
LeBron has never played with an MVP at that level. Every finals that man LeBron goes to, he wins the Finals MVP.
If you give LeBron KD, he doesn't need nobody else. LeBron wouldn't lose.
That's not fair.
LeBron wouldn't lose.
Yeah,
LeBron would have won 82-0, 6-0 in the playoffs every year.
That's just not fair. You can't.
They don't care who they have around them. Once you have those two men, it will be over.
Just get a G League team around there.
Yeah, and it'll be over. Because LeBron and anybody already goes to the finals. So imagine LeBron has KD.
Yeah.
Come on now. Remember, those men had KD, Klay, Steph.
Yeah. And then they had Draymond. Draymond is a very good defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a good passer.
Even so, when they had KD, it still took them 6 games to take out the king.
Anyways, there's a reason why we call him the king.
Yeah.
Because he is a bad man. LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yo, there's a big highlight where they're still talking about the Lakers. Oh, my God. I'm so happy for this. Yo, big man now.
Big man.
Isaiah Thomas is back in the league.
IT.
I'm surprised that many other teams didn't take a chance on this guy.
Listen, IT's Look a bucket.
Look how long this man's been working.
IT's a bucket, right?
Oh.
Doesn't matter that he's 5'9", that man is a bucket. Right.
That man went to the G League, just boxed up some teams one time.
The man played Beer Summer Pro-Ams for the last 2 years. No one can play. Yep. Then I think Team USA asked him to play FIBA. FIBA. He played FIBA. Then now he recently signed in the G League on Wednesday. And he was on Jalen and Jacoby, and they asked him, so what are you gonna? He pretty much wished it in existence. Speaking into existence. He's like, yo. They ask him, so how long you think you're going to be there? Yo? He's like, yo, within a week, hopefully. The man said this, hopefully within a week it gets signed. And he goes, whoever signed me, I'm going to make you look like a genius.
Yep.
The man dropped 42 points. The Lakers say he'll hold this 10 days.
Yeah, and Lakers need that bad because Lakers shooting is suspect right now. Outside of LeBron, even Melo, LeBron is probably one of their better shooters on the team.
IT and Melo coming off the bench.
LeBron is not even a great shooter.
IT helps solidify your bench now.
I think their best shooter is Melo.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony. He's a bad shooter, and he comes off the bench. Right. Monk was supposed to be there to shoot. He's been suspect. He's been getting better.
Yeah.
AD has been shooting abysmal. Oh,
80's like 19%.
Well, he's 19 now percent from three.
That man is trash.
That probably is like 16 or 17%.
That man is trash.
My God. Like, that man can't hit a jump shot this year. I don't know what happened.
Broke up. Yeah, this year he can't hit nothing, yo. Like, it's not more, no more street clothes, yo. It's Mr. Glass guy. Because anytime that man drop and roll, yo, he mash up, guy.
Man, 80's getting
you know?
it, yo.
But
80.
IT is a big.
Yeah, at least that's a man you could pass a wide open shot. He's hitting.
The man, you see the man play today, and right away he went to the whole
drive to the whole free throw line.
You know what I'm saying? Got a standing O.
Yeah, man. I'm happy for it. I'm happy for him.
He's gonna solidify. He's gonna solidify the bench. That's one thing I like. He's gonna solidify.
I'm happy for him. So happy for him because I thought that man's career was done a while ago. Yeah, he's been trying for how many years?
Yo, Boston's
arms up.
Yeah.
Boston's arms. I just want him to lose.
How that idiot man is now overseeing the
Danny
Utah
Ainge.
Jazz.
I was like, I thought that was weird. I thought he was the president of Boston.
Yeah, and
all of a sudden he's gone
now with Utah. And said, "Bun Boston."
Like suspect one in there, yo.
That's the man that tried to mash up Isaiah's career. Bun you, guy. No loyalty.
Fire.
That's why I kind of rate AD dad because AD dad said, "Yo, I see what you did to Isaiah. You're not getting my son."
Yeah, because there's
even
no
though
loyalty.
Your son is Mr. Glass.
No
I ain't send him to you.
Honestly,
guys.
every man should see that. Yo, why would you go to Boston when a man gave you his all and you don't even sign him for a contract and nothing?
You couldn't even give him a 2-year $20 million.
Yo, you could have gave him something. What he did, what he went through, and played for you, put everything on the floor.
Mil, that's $10 million a season,
everything,
or 2-year $40 million.
And the man was doing it through injury, just so you could go further in the playoff. And when it's time for contract, they say nah.
And it took him longer to heal because he mashed up his thing, right?
Danny Ainge, he looks like the devil.
How did that man get that job?
Devil in the league.
You know, this is around the league. How did you guys hire that man? Like Utah. You look at that man's track record, right? And you tell me what you see in his track record to make you hire him.
Remember he had all them draft picks in Boston?
Yeah.
He didn't do really anything. He didn't do
Okay, 1 year you guys went to the conference finals.
Yeah, but since then?
Other than that, what happened?
Even right now, they're like, you guys are supposed to be way better than you guys are playing right now.
So,
and you have some good players on your team.
I don't know. So what are you going to do for these guys? These guys are consistently in the playoffs. Are you going to bring somebody that's going to make them win the championship?
They have to trade somebody.
Are you as shrewd as Masai?
You're talking about in Utah.
Yeah.
Utah's just going down the drain.
Exactly, because you bring this man in now. What are you going to do?
No.
Salt, man, ruin Isaiah's career. That's why, he's linked to Isaiah.
I would always remember that. Honestly, I would always remember that.
Right? And that's,
IT, like, if you don't know the story about what happened to IT, so what is it, like 4 or 5 years ago? It's a while ago, and IT was in Boston. They were doing a playoff run. I think it was like the day before the playoffs started. His sister died, and this man even
IT was giving
that.
IT was giving
the man
29
didn't even miss a game.
IT was
the man was
MVP.
playing on an injury the whole time. The man was scoring 30 points,
MVP level,
20 points a game, 30 points. The man was doing it all.
He thought Boston was the place for him.
He gave Boston everything he had
because that's what he thought. He thought he was going to be in the
Celtics
playing
for a
on
long
the
injury.
Time.
He had something in his hip and he mashed up himself. And then when it was time to fix it, he had some nagging injury for another like a year or two.
Yeah, because he got traded to Cleveland.
And he had to go get surgery. He had to go through his lung process. But
and now it looks
the reason why he's mashed up
healed.
because all he gave to Boston, and Boston just fling him away like some trash. Yo, Bonfire and Danny Ainge. The Boston Celtics are gonna catch fire. They ain't winning nothing. And Utah, since you bring the devil on Utah, yo, you're not going nowhere.
See that? And it looks. I
love Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah,
Gobert. I don't know about you,
Robert. But we allow you English and them mans.
Utah, fire upon Utah.
But yo, man, what's really happening down there in New Orleans, man?
I don't know. Like,
do you think we're gonna see Zion play this year?
I don't think so. And it's weird. Like, it seems like New Orleans always drops the ball. Like we say Raptors need help. No, New Orleans need help.
That man steady have grease on their hands.
And they're owned by the NBA for a while because they wanted to sell it. And the NBA took over and tried.
They owed them for a while, and that's why they stopped the Chris Paul.
Yeah, there's something. Well, I think what they should do, just take that team and send it to Seattle, yo. That's what they should do because Seattle would treat them better.
Seattle needs a team. Because
I think Seattle needs a team
team,
since they lost Supersonics.
Pelicans, I know why they, but
But
man,
Pelicans are
they can't
not
support a ball
nice.
team, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been year after year. Like, they have AD, they can't win.
But
they have all these players they can't win. They trade out like Lonzo and all these players.
With this man, though, I feel, and what it's looking like, he's going down, I don't want to say it, the Greg Oden path.
That's gonna be sad because everybody was excited for Zion. Zion
got a foot injury,
like Blake or
foot
Bron.
injury is not healing, so you have to take some injections, and they said going to reevaluate 3 to 4.
It's not
4
good.
to 6 weeks.
Because this man is dangerous. The man could dunk.
The man
he was
is
bowling, man. He was beasting, man. He was shooting threes, crossing up, man.
I don't know if it's the food down in New Orleans, but that man is too heavy to be playing at that weight.
See, I keep on saying, if it was another team, say Miami would have hired a chef for the man and said, if you're playing for this team, we're gonna. And Miami would have seen that from time. Miami would have known, hey, this guy's not following the regiment. It's time to trade this guy, or he's not playing, or it's time to get him out of here and get somebody else.
Hear what I'm saying, Miami. Miami's not even hiring no one for you. Miami's telling you, you have to come to camp at this weight with this body fat. And if you don't show up to camp, you're not playing until you get to that weight and that percentage body fat. That's how Pat Riley rooted. Yo. They say, yo, Heat Mafia, they call it down there, yo.
But you can see how they play.
But you can see
how they play. You can see from the end to the end of the bench, man.
Zion, you're 6'6". You shouldn't be playing at 300 pounds. You shouldn't be playing at 275 pounds.
You
need to be at least
5 years.
At 250, 260 minimal.
Yeah. The guy got the money and said, yo, I can go to any restaurant and eat anything I want.
And you're down south. I hear them New Orleans, like, yo, them grits and catfish.
I know. I heard down south the food is not crisp. But you need to have a personal chef.
You say as soon as you take one bite,
your heart attack, get dropped on ground.
Clog arteries.
Resuscitate. Yo.
Clog arteries.
Come on, man. These men are professional, like, athletes. From the time when we used to play ball in high school, we knew these things. Yo, we don't do certain things. What we used to say, like, yo, my body's my temple. We didn't drink.
My body's my temple.
And we're in high school playing ball. Like, come on, you got to know these things. You got to know these things.
You got to know.
I think he might be just sabotaging it. Actually, I don't think he can be doing that because you're sabotaging your career.
You're sabotaging yourself. Like,
you're sabotaging your career and your money.
You want to play.
He's only on a rookie contract right now.
Exactly.
He wants to get
to your next contract, like, right? And you want to get to your next shoe deal. Come on, man.
I don't know, Zion. Zion's supposed to be like one of the stars in the league. He's supposed to be one of the faces of the league eventually because he's so like explosive. You look at some of this man's highlights. Look at that man. Wow.
Stuff that he's doing at that size. And that's ridiculous. So imagine he trims down and get to what he needs to be. Zion will be ridiculous. Man, Zion,
I feel bad for him because when you look at when when they drafted, you thought he was going to be the best. And RJ Bears way better now.
Do you think the presence of a true vet in that locker room is also contributing to that because he doesn't have anyone to show him?
Oh, that could be it. Because I know a lot of the players always talk about their vet and
vets,
the person that taught them the ropes.
You can't say me and you are a rookie man going in there and then you don't have no one to show you the ropes.
Yeah, but there has been nobody consistent in the Pelicans. It's been like a rotation. Every position has been just vets rotating and moving and moving. Like nobody's there for more than 2 years.
So you have Jonas, but Jonas is
Jonas just reached.
Like, what's his,
Jonas
you know what I mean?
just reached.
So
and he is kind of a vet. But
I
feel bad for Jonas.
Vet.
I think Jonas needs to be in a better position, man.
Like you don't have a vet to show him. Say, yo, young man. Like when you hear those man be like, yo, this man brought me on his wing and showed me. You know what I mean?
Now you see the importance of like a Udonis Haslem on the Miami Heat. The man at the end of the bench that's never gonna play, but he's in the locker room talking to these young men and showing them the ropes and being the example of what you need to do to stay long term in the league.
Oh, that man used to play and do that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but look up, and he's probably like so professional right now, and he doesn't even get minutes. He doesn't
get some minutes, but then they also see the loyalty that
that Miami has. They're not Boston. Well. They're not they're like, oh, you're not giving us nothing? Yeah. No, we're not signing you to nothing. Right. So, like even that last signing when he signed him again, I was like, this guy, why would they play him?
Yeah, they just signed him just for that.
But they're probably signing him to help the locker room because a coach could tell you one thing, but then a player you're gonna take something different from the player. And especially to see that Udonis Haslem is a champion. multiple champion.
Yeah.
He's like, what, 20 years now in the league or something?
Yeah, it's almost same as LeBron.
So man, I look at him, like, how did this guy stay in the league so long? I need to follow what
And
he's doing.
that's
I
what
need to
Zion
take his
don't
example.
have down
They don't
there.
have that.
They
in the
don't have
locker room.
that man
But then
to be
again,
like,
you need
"Come
to
here."
create that culture.
Exactly.
That's
Those
how.
man-
But the thing, you look at it. That's how most teams.
Yeah.
Most teams don't have no super vet man around.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
create
teams that
that.
don't have that.
Yeah, but at least some teams, like when there's a man that's been around, like a journeyman, at least.
Yeah.
There's like that. Not
But
every
to
team,
have a
but some
Udonis
teams.
Haslam is different.
yeah.
Udonis Haslam been there from day
From
one.
time.
From day one to
Yeah.
so he knows the consistency. You
Yeah.
can see what
Yeah.
you could probably kind of follow his schedule
Like
and his
you know what I'm
strategy.
saying? Look at Trae Young and them man had a Vince around.
Right. And they did always talk about Vince. They
you
always
know
like,
what I'm
oh,
saying?
Vince
Like,
taught me this and Vince
that's what
showed
I'm
me
saying. Like
this.
New
and
Orleans,
Vince.
you don't have a man like that. Like, come on, you guys are trash. You guys, you know what they are? They're a revolving door.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's exactly
if
it.
you don't mind too tough, you go like this and you go back straight the same way.
I think because the players come in, it's like, what kind of trash is
Yeah.
going on here?
So
Especially when players come from different teams
Exactly.
like the Lakers and they're coming in here. It's like,
so you know you're
what's
going to
going on
revolving door,
here?
you exit out. Nope, those men just keep spinning and come back
They're
out.
like, sleep. They're like, look, out.
Put
In
that
and
graphic
out,
in,
and out, in and
spin
out.
in and out, right back out. You don't even come
Yeah.
out and try to go in. You just keep spinning and out.
New Orleans is forever a garbage team. They always seem to get number one picks, but they can't do nothing with it. They always stay at the bottom of the league. Like, they made playoffs like what, once with AD?
With AD, with Rondo and them, man, I think they haven't. I don't think they won a round.
No, I remember that round. They got dust by Golden State. I remember the highlight. I remember when the highlight was
exactly.
when they were supposed to win, and
Curry laced that one in their
corner,
mouth.
which should have been an and one, but they didn't even call it. When AD leveled
On
it
his mouth.
I remember watching that game. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
because that was when I was a Golden State hater. I was like, I'm watching any
That
game that's
actually,
close.
I was
and Golden State might
rooting
lose.
for that year. That's one of the years I was like, yo, I wouldn't mind seeing New Orleans get out.
I was rooting for them, but that was the only
Yeah.
game that's close.
Because they had Rondo. They
The
had
other
this,
games?
after that game, it was box up city.
box
It's
up
like Golden State went and be like, what am I doing to? What
Yeah,
are we doing
this
out
game
here?
shouldn't even be this close. And
Why
then
is it? Why are we
game
even giving these guys some
3,
excitement?
and 4
It was box up,
was
box up,
box
box up,
up.
box up.
Send them home one time.
Go
1,
on.
2, 3, Cancun.
Go on, go on. So in this week around the NBA, was there any games that you know what I mean stuck
There
out
was
to
one
you?
crazy
Any
game.
buzzer beaters?
The craziest
Any
game. I don't know.
crazy-
You got to go back and see this. It was OKC versus the Pelicans. It was So we're at the end of the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit some crazy three
From-
way out.
From
Almost a logo.
The logo.
Dash up the ball. It goes
1
in.
foot from the logo.
And was it tied at that point? I think it was tied.
Yes, it was tied at that
It was
point.
tied, and it was like 1.7 seconds left.
Yeah.
They passed it
Like,
to
yeah.
Graham. Graham
Devontae
took
Graham.
one dribble
Devontae
and
Graham.
fling it from like the other side of the
Half
court, off the backboard, in. Game done. Win the game.
Yo, that was mad.
Go
That
OKC was
mad.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was like Shai's face. Everyone's like, "Yo, are you serious?"
Yo, that was like crazy. You got to go back and check that one out.
Also, the Laker game.
Oh, the Lakers.
and the Mavs game was tough.
That was exciting.
Overtime. I want to say double overtime, but you know,
I think it was single overtime.
Yeah.
I think it was single overtime.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to look at this because Lakers aren't having a great year. Luka wasn't even playing. But then again, Dallas plays weird.
Dallas
Because
played
when
better.
Luka doesn't play,
They play better.
not even maybe I'll say they play better, but I know Porzingis
Porzingis
plays
plays
better.
better.
And I don't understand why Porzingis and Luka can't play together.
I don't get
Like
it.
it
either.
seems like maybe Luka has to give up the ball a little. Like,
don't get it either.
Maybe you have to
That's
let
the thing.
somebody else run the offense for a few plays,
Yeah, it was
and then
only
Luka
single overtime.
run a. It went single overtime. I don't think it went double overtime.
Yeah, because Luka is too ball dominant sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he's.
Right.
But then I don't understand because when Porzingis, Luka's not there. Porzingis at least scores 20-something points a game.
Easy.
When Luka's there, the man.
That's what I realized too. I was like, yo, hold on.
So
I
Porzingis
was
has a
cursing
point
him.
because Porzingis used to say, "I can't play with this man."
Yeah, because I was like, yo, Porzingis, every time you play Luka, you're shooting tree. And then
Yeah,
when
but it's just catch and shoot, catch and shoot.
And
He
then
can't
when
do
he's
nothing
when
else.
he's by himself, he's like he's operating
take it
down
to
low,
post.
not like
He could
post,
dribble man.
but he's around the 12, 15.
But it's the same thing KD does. He brings
Yeah.
you right close to
And then
the
over you,
the
over
block, and then just go shoot over you.
Yeah,
because he's 7-footer.
every time I see him play with Luka, I'm cussing him. I'm like, yo, bro, like go down to the block, give me a jump.
But
hook, give me
imagine
a
it.
that.
If you don't know what Luka's gonna do,
Why are you gonna?
I don't know. Is he gonna cut there? Is he gonna? I understand. It's probably not a play. Luka's probably just feeling it out and doing whatever. So then the rest of the man, I don't know what to do but stand there and wait.
Stand around and wait. Yeah.
But then that's on Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
That's on Jason Kidd to run some offense.
That boy that came back, the undrafted man, the AK-15 is the AR-15. They call him AR-15.
The new AC?
The new AC.
The new AC for the Lakers?
Yo, he was wet. He was wet.
Oh,
that
finally.
boy could shoot. That boy could shoot.
Finally, but the Lakers need some shooters, man.
That boy could shoot.
Because nobody else on the team could shoot.
Right? Because Westbrook licked that shot in the corner. I was like, you know those ones?
Yeah.
You're like,
when you're like, oh, man. And like when it goes in, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. But then but with him, right? So let's have it. Who do you rather have the ball in crunch time, like coming down? I tell man, say, yo, I was having this discussion, and I was like, yo, no. I want Westbrook off the ball. Everyone's like, he's better with the ball. I'm like, do you see that man's decision making?
LeBron.
That man's decision making. I'm like, over LeBron.
You have to have
I'm like, yeah, LeBron may be a better shooter, but no, I want LeBron making that decision because Westbrook makes some terrible decisions.
Yeah, he does.
Although that overtime game, he decided he hit a shot and he got it back again. He could have shot it, but he realized, nah, it ain't me.
He's playing a lot better.
So
he's playing a lot better than from the beginning of the
hit
season.
Reeves.
He's
For that
he
J,
could drive.
right?
Like he has a lot of skills, but he's playing a lot better. Cause I think he's understanding how to play with LeBron and in that system
and incorporate himself.
But
right?
coming
he can't
down,
be ball dominant.
LeBron, hands down, I'm giving to him. Oh, you're talking about only players on the Lakers.
Okay,
LeBron.
The Lakers.
LeBron. Who else is there?
Right?
LeBron
like
or Rondo?
Nah.
It'll be LeBron.
Like Westbrook brought
Rondo,
the Lakers and give the Lakers pace, right? They're like number 2.
Who else would I say? Now I would say even IT. Before any of the rest of those guys.
Hey, Westbrook, man, no disrespect, but your decision making.
And it's not even these men to take the last shot,
it's making
but to create the offense and make a decision to where the ball's going to go and create something to possibly
I feel Westbrook
score.
Is like, if I can't score, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm going to turn it over or throw it up and miss.
You see, one time he's coming down, he passed the ball right behind the man. The man's like, yo, what? I'm like right here.
That was the beginning of the season. He did a lot of that. Like I think maybe he didn't know the speed of certain players.
Yeah, it's like, yo, what are you doing? Right?
I don't know.
But yeah, man, those are the 2 games that really stuck out to me. And also, I can't even lie, man, the Ant-Man game stuck out.
Oh, when you're sitting, he had 10 threes or something?
10 threes. Ugh.
This man that could jump through the roof, yo. 10 threes. But Minnesota can't really win still.
No.
I don't know what it is.
But I feel like
that man is dangerous.
So like as I was saying, right? I feel like this draft, they got the teams got it right. Well, the number 1 and the number 3 team got it right.
What you saying? Number 2 got it wrong?
Well, maybe. Well, number 2 needed a big, so they got it right.
Well, you're talking. What was that? That was last year.
Yeah, last year's draft.
Yeah, last year's draft. So number 1 was Minnesota. Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Number 2 was James Wiseman to the Golden State Warriors. Number 3 was LaMelo Ball to the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah. And LaMelo Ball was the rookie of the year.
Right. And then, but Ant-Man that man is danger.
That
man's an all-star for sure.
I think the highlight of the league right now is a dunk that didn't even count when he dunked all over the man. That dunk should have counted.
That should have counted.
That man wasn't even. That was no charge.
And that man
was up. He was in the air, and the man stood underneath.
Is very funny.
Who?
He's entertaining.
Oh, Anthony Edwards. Oh, yes. You gotta listen to some of his interviews. Yo,
there's one that they interviewed him, and he's like, "Yo, that the man from Portland, Anthony Simons." He's like, why they call him Ant-Man? He's like, huh? His name is Anthony Simons. So where do you get Ant-Man from? He's like, pretty much trying to say, yo, I'm Ant-Man. How did this man get Ant-Man? Like, his name is Anthony Simons.
I don't even understand. I don't know. But maybe,
he's hilarious.
I don't know.
That kid is funny.
But that was around the league, around the NBA, the league this week. We're gonna go a little bit through the COVID files because, as I was saying before, I always said before, the Raptors need to play up because just in case all these men start to get COVID, yo, there's been some serious Optimus Prime.
COVID lick. When I said COVID, box up the league,
boxing up the league, and it's not just we
need a sound effect with a slap.
The man dead.
Funeral bell ring. But yeah, man, like I think like majority of sports be getting licked. Like football is getting licked up. But basketball too.
So in Ontario, all the sports league, they're going down to 50% of capacity now.
Ontario said, "Yo, I think that's Canada was strict, but now they're like we're even more strict.
You have
Man, you can't if you're not even triple vaccine, you can't reach.
They'll soon be quadruple, and then the next
because the man them said we don't want no Megatron transforming over here. It's already here. We don't want it to transform rapidly and then it's over.
So go through a list of
just all the big man there, right?
Especially
Boston.
this last 2 weeks, enough.
Boston has like Al Horford. Did Horford play today? No, Horford didn't play.
No, he didn't play.
Jabari Parker. Right. We'll move for that. Then Brooklyn. Oh my goodness. Brooklyn mashup. LaMarcus Aldridge. DeAndre Bembry.
They only had 8 players playing against the Raptors.
Bruce Brown. Oh my God. James Harden. James Johnson. Paul Millsap. What?
The whole of the team.
Javon Carter. Chicago, oh my goodness.
Just say the big names because we're going to be going forever.
Chicago has like Levine.
Zach LaVine. They had DeRozan.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. Matt Thomas, but you don't really play. Cleveland had Isaac Okoro. Yeah. Austin Rivers for Denver. Jordan Poole for Golden State. Rick Carlisle, the coach for Indiana.
I think there's another coach on Sacramento's coach.
Lakers.
Gentry also had COVID.
Lakers, Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard, THT, Ja for Memphis.
Yeah, see, he did have a knee injury, but he got COVID.
Yeah, but he also had COVID too as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the whole of the league.
Like Miami, but it's the twin, Caleb. Then we have Milwaukee, Giannis, Bobby Portis, Wesley Matthew, DiVincenzo, the guy that just reached back. And then recently, Minnesota with Anthony Edwards. And
No, see how much man in the league with COVID?
New York, RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox, Obi Toppin.
It's going to be interesting.
Emmanuel Quigley, like the whole squad.
So now they're talking about allowing teams to sign 10-day contracts for teams who
Toronto
have like the 3rd,
Precious,
4th, 5th, and
Washington, Kyle, Kuzma.
So if they have a few players that are out for COVID protocols, they could sign some 10-day contracts.
The Kings, Marvin Bagley, DeAndre Fox, Alex Lynn, even the coach, Alvin Gentry.
Yeah, I told you. So eventually they're going to have to start maybe even change some rules on how they deal with these COVID breakouts because they're even talking about if they have some people with asymptomatic symptoms that they might allow them to play. But
what they said they're going to do, right?
Weird.
Because
I don't know, but
what NBA did when they were in the bubble and they were so successful, even that year with no fans, they had like
just constant testing, everyday testing.
That's what you're going to have to do.
Yeah, they're going to have to do that.
You're going to have to go back
because
to that.
It's like in basketball, there's so much close contact. You're not going to play ball with a mask on.
And then you're letting fans in, right? So
and if fans are in,
fans are reaching down and you're giving fans stuff, you're interacting with
fans. Yeah, because I see man clapping hands to the fans front row and all that.
Exactly, right?
Anyways, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
All right, so we're COVID files, man.
COVID files. I tell you, the COVID files
Kyrie
is
back
not
in.
Closing. I know. Now Kyrie's had the vaccine, even though it's a breakout COVID, he's about to come play. There's something fishy.
I know.
There's something fishy. Something smell kind of fishy.
Well, Megatron, nah. Yo, Kyrie, don't worry, I'm with you, Kyrie. I got the Rick Grimes,
and I'm voting for you, Kyrie. You're gonna reach the All-Star
I got the
game.
Rick from Walking Dead BB gun for you, Kyrie. So you know what I mean. When these vaccinated man come try to talk to you, guys, when these zombies roll on you, tell the mongrel them to move.
All right, so that was our episode of Puff and Vern. I almost finished my cherry garbage, chocolate, trash, stout.
Don't forget, everybody.
Mill Street. Gosh, where it is.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. Post us on your page. Show some love.
You can find us anywhere. All the podcasts, Apple, Spotify, you name it, we're on it.
All the socials, look out for us.
Check it out on the social. Let us know what you think, what you like.
Check out our TikTok.
Are we talking ish?
TikTok, Puff and Vern.
What do you think? Come on, what do you think?
IG, Puff and Vern.
And what do you think about this beat from Live?
Twitter, Puff and Vern.
We gotta put Lives up, the info up. Let the man them know.
Another live production.
Fire. Anyways, until next week.
We signing out.
Peace.